The National Federation of the Blind of Colorado presents The Current State of DVR, Emily Romero's Story.
Hi, I'm Dan Burke with the National Federation of the Blind of Colorado. We in the NFB of Colorado have been investigating the effects of Colorado DVR's waitlist on blind Coloradans. This video is about transition, and here's Emily Romero's story.
I first applied for services through the Department of Vocational Rehabilitation when I was 16 years old and a sophomore in high school, at which point I was more than old enough to begin receiving services. At the time, I was hoping that DVR could pay for my tuition to the Earn and Learn program at the Colorado Center for the Blind, one of the NFB's training centers. I'd done my research about the Earn and Learn program actually a couple of years before this happened. Some of the benefits it offered were travel classes. That's always an area to be worked on for safety purposes. Home management. Every person of that age needs some instruction there as far as cooking and other daily living tasks, and I as a blind person, just needed some extra information about adaptations that could be made. And that's why I had my heart set on this. In addition, the Earn and Learn program offers courses to help keep up with and improve Braille and technology skills, which, sometimes you can lose those skills in a summer if you're not using them, and that's another reason I decided to go. Initially, when I applied for services, I got an appointment with a counselor pretty quickly. I went in for that appointment, and they were almost ready to place me on their caseload and begin to give me assistance. And then after a few days of thinking, all right, they're going to put me on their caseload, I'm going to have services pretty soon, all of a sudden they turned around and said, we're not going to do anything until the second semester of her senior year of high school, and they never gave a real reason. My second semester of senior year came around and absolutely nothing happened. By that time, DVR was implementing a wait list. They had about 6,000 names of people on this list, and I was by no means near the top of that list. I have actively been waiting with an open case for more than 2 years, or right around 2 years. By the time I was 17, I was on the wait list with an open case, and I am about to be 19 pretty early this fall, and I'm still on that wait list. Being on the waiting list has had quite a negative effect on me because initially I was counting on, not everything being paid for, but just a little bit of assistance from DVR. It would have been a little bit smoother to get all the equipment that I needed for college had the waitlist not been in effect. Currently, I am still working to fund quite a few things. I remain hopeful that DVR will eventually remove me from the waitlist and be able to kick in a little bit of assistance for me in my goals of attaining a degree of higher education and eventually embarking on an independent, lucrative, and rewarding career. However, at this point, I'm not confident that I can count on that happening anytime soon.
To hear more of Emily's story and to keep up to date on the current state of DVR, visit our blog at theblindcoloradan.blogspot.com. To learn more about the National Federation of the Blind of Colorado or to make a donation, visit our website at www.nfbco.org.